See, if it were my wife, game is game, ball up top. I had to figure it out because I'm just so flabbergasted at the price. I was thinking I'm the hoe. I was thinking I'm a bitch. I kept dodging it because I was scared to do this. I didn't want to do this right here. But here we are doing this. You're fucking welcome. I hope you really appreciate it. And tap that motherfucking like button. Yo, what's good, y'all? My name is jayprime, aka the Prince of Minnesota, and we are back with another video. We finna do a story time. Yay! Shit. It's my first time doing like a story time, so I'm not sure how to do it properly. But we gonna do it. We're just gonna see what happens, you feel me? Because that's how you improve the thing. So boom, I'm sure you see the title. I don't know what I'm finna title it, but it's gonna have something to do with Christianity and religion. So we're just gonna dive right into it. All right, so background for the story. I'm with my friend, we're gonna call her Maxine. So me and Maxine, we driving down to Maple Grove. You know what I'm saying? We finna get pizzas at Tono's. On the way to Tono's, we're making small talk, we're catching up, this, that, and the third. While I'm catching up with her, I can tell that my responses are getting a little more aggressive, a little more hostile. And I then discovered that I was getting hangry. I had no Snickers bars, no Kit Kats, no nothing. I was burnt. So she noticed this, and then she decided to then go on and talk about the most horrendous food that I've ever even heard of. She then proceeded to describe what a family friend of hers, I believe she said, brought to a gathering. And it was, see, I can't even like say it off the top of my mind because it's causing such a chemical reaction within my body. Like it's hurting me on the inside. It feels like I got the runs right now. It was potato salads and grapes. See, who the fuck is eating potato salad and grapes? Can you just name two people? And I bet they both look the same. She's speaking on this all the way to motherfucking Tono's. And we walk into Tono's, we're figuring out what to eat. Why, when we came to our decision of what we wanted to eat, why did the cashier ring up the order and it was up to $50 fucking? Now I had to sit back and contemplate, what the fuck did I do wrong to end up in a situation where I'm paying for 2 fucking pizzas and them bitches is up to $50 fucking? I had to figure it out because I'm just so flabbergasted at the price. I was thinking I'm the hoe. I was thinking I'm a bitch because clearly you trying to rob me in broad fucking daylight. But back to the story at hand. After I de-escalated the situation, I realized, oh, this is a special that they were offering. They just hadn't put in a special price yet. I digress. So we placed our order. We decided to sit outside because I wanted to shoot some content and I don't really like AC. I don't like being cold personally, but to each their own. We're sitting outside. I'm setting up my tripod. I'm putting my phone up. I got my speaker. And by the time this song, by the time this video comes out, I should have already dropped the song that I was making a video for. It's called Go to Heaven. Here's a clip right here.
I pray I die and go to heaven.
Yeah, so I'm setting up. I noticed a man sitting outside of a frozen yogurt spot. I ain't mind the motherfucker, bro. I'm seeing him. He has his headphones in. He's not doing shit. I don't mind him, but I see him. I notice him. I get ready and do my first take. First take went smooth. Ran through the full song. Got proper. As I'm stopping the video, I see this white man stand up and start walking towards me. This man was built like John Wick if he was a stay-at-home dad. This man was built like Jerry Springer, but with a beard. I don't think that's Jerry Springer. Hold on. I'm getting my white people mixed up. Who played The Mask? Who's in The Mask? Who's in The Mask? Who's in The Mask? Look up. Jim Carrey. Damn. Jim Carrey, but he's a recovering alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? Like he built like that. He pimp up to me. I'm thinking he a fan of the music, you know what I'm saying? Like he fuck with what he heard, so you want to say, man, you did a good job. I like the song, woo woo. What's your Instagram? What's your Instagram? I thought I was gonna hear that. I'm about to get my IG ready, do. He walks up to me, asks me, hey, I really like your song. And I was like, I appreciate it. I'm thinking that, yep, exactly how I go. Dap up, show him my IG, woo. He then proceeds to ask, what do you mean by your first line? And in my first line, I say,
I pray I die and go to heaven.
I tell him, well, I'm saying I wish to go to heaven when I die, but I'm not living a lifestyle necessary to make it to heaven or whatever the fuck you believe. Whatever, right? Clearly my answer wasn't fucking good enough for him because he then He then proceeds to interrogate me about Jesus Christ and the religion that was birthed from him. He then says, so you believe that there's an afterlife? And I was like, yeah, in a sense, like, it's possible. So he's like, so you believe in heaven? He was like, yes, I do believe in heaven. So you believe in a God? I'm like, yeah, of course. Somebody had to make all this shit, you feel me? Ooh. And this is when it started to turn left, like immediate left, like not like where like we're about to merge left, like no, like I stopped in the middle of the highway, yanked that motherfucking negative 90 degrees to that motherfucker, we smacking the motherfucking divider. That type of left. Who am I looking at? I'm not gonna say like the entire conversation or what it was because one, I don't remember what the fuck he said. It was like a week ago. I was supposed to record this a week ago, but I kept dodging it because I was scared to do this. I didn't want to do this right here, but here we are doing this. You're fucking welcome. I hope you really appreciate it and tap that motherfucking like button. I can't remember the full conversation off the top, but I'm giving you like 75% of what it was. The rest of the 25% is just me cracking jokes. Keep it a beat. I don't remember what he said. And two, it was a lot of what he said. And I'm not trying to make this like a religion channel. I'm not trying to make anybody argue like what was right was wrong, because I personally don't give a fuck. That has nothing to do with me. What I will tell you though is it got so much more Christian after each question. And basically what he was trying to boil it down to was that we are all born with some type of morality, which is very interesting to say, because if that is the case, then slavery must have been the coolest fucking thing in the world. But I digress. Once I started seeing where the conversation was leading, that's when I started to fuck with him. He then asked me, after a series of questions, so do you believe that adultery is wrong, sleeping with another man's wife? And I said, ooh. No. Okay. He first asked me, do you believe murder is wrong? To this point, I was started like disagreeing with him just to see what would happen. Like, well, technically, America's been killing thousands of people on a daily basis in different countries. I know for a fact we'd be going over places to like, you know what I'm saying, do away with certain people. So is that not murder? Is that, you know what I'm saying? Then he tried to boil it down again and said, no, I believe, or murder really is killing of innocent people. And I was like, okay, I guess that's wrong. But like, I digress again. He then boils it down to, is it immoral? Is it wrong to sleep with another man's wife? And I said, ooh. See, I don't know about that play. I don't know. I can't tell you. See, if it were my wife, game is game. Ball up top. Clearly, my pimping isn't as strong as I thought it was. My pimping game isn't as thorough as it needs to be. I should be thanking the brother for showing me that my game ain't right, that my girl not even going for me, that she doing X, Y, and Z behind my back. Now that's... And clearly, like, adultery is wrong. That shit is not cool. Personally, to me, I'm not like, I'm not getting mad at you, bro. Like, it is what it is. It's too much, like, it's too much paper to have, bro. There's way too many opportunities in the world. And knowing what I know now, why would I want to get mad about something? Like, I risked it. Everything is a risk in life. Either you win or you lose. You got to see at the end of the day. Real shit. But to get to the point, he wasn't fucking with my answer. He wasn't fucking with it at all. He said, like, you could see he's like visibly getting upset, but he couldn't show it because he was a devout Christian man. And then once he saw that I wasn't following the path that he wanted me to follow with this conversation, he started to get more creative. So then he said, well, how do you feel about, what if I said I somebody? And ladies and gentlemen, I didn't know how to take that question. I'm sitting here looking at him like this. Okay. I was stumped. He got me. He got the fuck out of me. I was at this like, what if this man really sat here with somebody and is sitting here telling me about this in probably one of the whitest places in Minnesota? Because check it out. We was in a location where if I bugged, he would get away and he would get off. We in that type of spot. You catch my drift. Then he continued on to say, well, what if I somebody? And I'm just sitting here like, bro, where the fuck am I at? What did I walk into? And that's when my friend Maxine walked up and said, yeah, I'm sorry, but we ordered our pizzas and I don't want them to get cold. Our pizzas did show up. This was like 5-10 minutes in the conversation. He's been talking to me for 25 minutes. I forgot to mention that. This is a 25-minute conversation about nothing. And she's telling him, yeah, our food's getting cold, so could we wrap this up? And he said, this will only take a minute. This will only take a minute. I'm sorry, this will take a minute. Then you can have him back. Why the fuck did she just walk away? I'm side-eyeing like these. At this point, like, I'm thoroughly like unengaged. Like, I want this shit to end. My food's getting cold. I still have to shoot these videos for my content, and I'm not getting anything from it because I keep talking to fucking Jesus boy over here. Goddamn, the Christian camp counselor. Motherfucking, who the fuck is this dude, bro? Like, he's a motherfucking all-American Sunday school teacher. Like, why is this dude still talking to me, bro, about nothing? He's trying to connect to me at this point. He's trying to put into my mind that I could be saved, I could be converted, whatever the fuck. He said is, I broke every rule in the commandments, and I'm here now, and Jesus saved me. And I'm sitting here like, bro, am I talking to a fucking serial killer right now? At the end of it all, he gave me this booklet, how to be a good person, I guess. And he walked away. He was trying so hard to make me see his side, and I just didn't care. Like, dude, I'm already fucking Baptist. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? But I digress. I appreciate y'all for listening to my story. Thank you once again. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, put on the motherfucking the post notifications so you know when my next video drop. And yeah, all right, peace.